She was like, don't wind up in the pit because I love you. He's like, get the bull. She switched up on him just like that. What? You was just with him. What do you mean? This is the type of greed they be talking about in the Bible. Because you're telling me you would rather just throw it out away entirely instead of stitching it up? Because she said, oh, look ugly? Hello? I guess she had to throw away the memories of the plush as well. But it's okay, they don't care. They have money. I know one thing they wouldn't care about. Me coming to their front door and hitting them with the Uma special. Now, who was with that plan? Anyone?
Officer, right there. Come on in, fella.
But now we see bro about to do a whole heist mission. And he ain't even doing it for the money. He's just doing it for the trash that they leave off. And of course, bro got caught. And they're willing to shoot at him for it. And the big 25, I'm not surprised people was now getting shot over trash. But bro made sure he had a plan to escape. And they got a whole lot of trash juice on him. I know he mad he had to go take a shower because of that. So once he managed to almost escape, they started going hand with the stormtrooper aim. But bro was able to easily dodge all of them. And once he was about to escape, he got grazed by a bullet. And I don't care what anyone says, that was a lucky shot. So he managed to make it out victorious and earn himself his own prize for what happened.
The next day,
we see him working on the stuff that he collected so far. Now we meet a person that I personally do not like, because she will switch up on you just like that. But I'll get into that later on. But she out here trying to look after his safety until these group of people decide to show up. And they out here trying to make fun of him. But aren't they all in the same boat? At least he's out here doing stuff. And he was getting close with this female. Listen, I'm not going to try to remember her name. I already don't like her. But she out here letting them talk crazy to him. She didn't even step up for him one time. And they making fun of his father, what he did in the past, but he most likely got accused of. So Rudo got annoyed and started giving him a death stare. So they called it quits and walked away. Honestly, if he actually decided to do something to them, I would have told him that they deserved it. I'm just saying. Then now she wants to go to try to comfort him, but he didn't mind about it at all. So that's just good for him for now, that is. So she seen the plushie that he had and was like, hey yo, this looks cute. And bro found a way to score like he's Stephen Curry. But her sister came along and ruined her chance. And I personally think it's a good thing that happened, because screw her. So once he decided to go back home, his caretaker started teasing him frame one. But hey, that's what he likes to do. But during their mid conversation, he realized he got shot at while he was trying to dumpster dive. So he out here being a W Bands and helping him out. And we were able to see him without his gloves. It couldn't be that bad. 10 prayers to this man now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel that pain truly. He was even talking about how people was giving him weird stares because of his hands. And at that point, you can only feel bad for him. But the goat decided to give him some gloves, and he's been wearing it ever since. But once they got done with that, bro decided to give him some advice and told him that he should smile more as well on top of that. Boost his confidence. But once that was over, he decided to go set off to go for a walk. And we were able to see someone that get sent down to the pit. Why? Most likely accused of something. But then the person I despise comes up out of nowhere. Just wait till I get to that part. That's when I'm gonna start yelling at you. But anyways, they decided to keep on talking about more about the pit. And she was like, don't wind up in the pit because I love you. He's like, get the bullshit out of here. Lying to him right in front of his face. But you know what? We didn't get to the part. We'll hold off still. We'll still hold off. Just you wait. Just you wait. But they both realized on what she said, and they both got flustered. And bro decided to use that chance to give that stuffed animal to her. So he finally managed to make his move and left all embarrassed. And he was rushing to tell the news of what happened until he ran into 3 guards. And that ruined his mood a little bit. But he didn't care and made it back home. And he was about to prove the goat wrong. But instead, he came back with a special present. And he realized he was still alive. So he tried to help him out. But he got hit with a backhand of doom. Then he decided to go grab his book. And he started to walk off not caring what he had to say. So Rudo decided to use most of his strength to help him out. But all the goat said was to run. But it was already too late. And he was being accused. And he was being accused of murder. And they won't even bother to hear him out. And guess who was nearby? Her! So now he's about to get sent down to the pit. And everyone is cheering about that. And he wants to prove his innocence. He had proof. But here's the thing though. She switched up on him just like that. What? You was just with him. What do you mean? You are literally concrete proof. They get him out of the situation. But instead, she calls him a liar. What? Oh my gosh, the amount of times, the amount of red flags she put out, and she did not bother to help him at all. It's crazy work. Screw this character, actually. But before he got sent off, he saw the murderer as well in the back. And that's when he started to crash out while falling down. And I don't blame him at all. He deserves to. And he says he's planning to get revenge on all of them. I'm with that. But he managed to come out alive in this junkyard. And the first thing he encounters is a trash giant. Now he has no choice but to try and survive. And that's basically the end of episode 1. Man, what's your thoughts about this anime? I'm not gonna lie, it's is fire so far. And can we all agree that we don't like this character? I'm just saying. Anyways, I do have a Nintendo channel, and I also have a Rivals channel as well. Both those links will be in my description with my Discord server and Twitch. But that's all I really have to say fully. Just like, share, comment, subscribe if you do enjoy. And like I said again, what's your thoughts about this? And I hope to see you next time in a different video. If not, I hope you have a good life. I love y'all. Also, fuck this character again.